Ontario Provincial Police assume control of the Rob Ford investigation.
And the European Union organizes aid for Ukraine. Humber News starts now.
Hello, it's March 5th. Welcome to Humber News, coming to you from the Broadcast Center here at the North Campus. I'm Charlotte Incatel. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Mark McKelvey. Ahead on our show, we have all your news, sports, and entertainment highlights, as well as your 5-day weather forecast. But first, Charlotte has our top story.
Police Chief Bill Blair has been taking a step to avoid conflict today. The OPP has officially agreed to take over the handling of Project Brazen 2 from the Toronto Police. The investigation centers around Toronto Mayor Rob Ford. Blair released a statement about his reason for handing the investigation over to the OPP. I am taking this step to avoid the distractions that have assumed such recent prominence. In recent weeks, both Rob and Doug Ford have accused Blair of outrageous spending, conflict of interest, and a personal vendetta against the mayor.
More of Rob Ford's ex-driver Sandro Lisi's shady past has come to light. That's according to newly released court documents. The documents say Lisi made a throat-slitting gesture towards an 18-year-old woman and threatened to throw acid in the face of a second woman. He was also convicted of threatening to kill a woman in 2013. The court documents also allege that Lisi has even bragged about infesting his enemies' homes with bed bugs. Lisi is currently charged with extortion in relation to a video showing the mayor smoking crack cocaine.
George Dudnot's request for bail has been denied. The former anesthesiologist applied for bail pending appeal for his 2013 conviction of sexually assaulting 21 sedated women. The assaults took place between 2006 and 2010. The women between ages 25 and 75. Dudnot has been in jail since February 25th. Last month, he was sentenced to 10 years in prison.
A Toronto City Councillor is looking to run crude oil out of town. Josh Matlow is organizing a liaison group of local politicians and community members to meet with Canadian Pacific. He wants to discuss changes to the routing of crude oil through densely populated areas of Toronto. The corridor in question cuts across the heart of the city, running through the Junction, Annex, and Rosedale neighborhoods. Matlow says he's concerned that the transport of the highly flammable crude is being done without community consultation or public notice. Matlow met with CP several weeks ago, but says he walked away from his meeting with more questions than answers. A representative for CP says safety is a top priority and they have no plans to pursue rerouting.
Toronto school trustees are seeking a guarantee from City Hall that this year's Pride Parade will not bear all. The concern stems from the school board having a float in the annual parade, which often features marchers in various states of underdress. Trustee Sam Sotiropoulos is putting a motion before the school board asking City Hall to enforce Canada's ban on public nudity. Sotiropoulos says he cannot sign off on participating in an event which openly flouts Canadian laws. The school board will consider the motion at their meeting tonight.
When we come back, we'll have more news from across the country and around the world. Corey Weir will have your sports, and we'll have your weather forecast with Alexis McDonald.
As you may have heard, spring may be farther away than we were hoping. I've got the details in your 5-day weather forecast after the break.